remember.
Oh, hey.
When was the first time you met Brian Lam? I realized his sound was revolutionary.
No, I was just in awe. It was a couple years ago, and I was like, who is this man? And
Yeah.
then ever since then, just recording.
Yeah? What kind of hits have you done with him?
Oh, you know, there's some that aren't released yet, and I can't really say what those are.
What's your favorite Brian Lam record?
I like his duet, like at G6 with his good friend,
The Gata? Nice. How did those two meet?
I don't know, one drunken party probably, because they're wild.
How wild can they get?
Like, you know, I mean, they be crazy.
Like a G6?
Yeah.
What made you want to go back to Earth, Wind, and Fire?
You know, it's really where the roots of all our music comes from, you know?
How were you introduced to Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Drumline.
Drumline? Were you in Drumline?
You know, some people say they saw me, but, you know, it's just a rumor. Oh, it's fun. It's you and Casey. I like it.
Yeah. What was what's your prior experience in the music industry? How'd you get into the music industry?
You know, I think my foot in the door really was, you know, when I first met Phil Collins. You know, it really spurned, you know, my music industry, and I've just been up and up, you know.
You know, platinum albums every day.
Exactly. You know, I just try to take one step at a time. You know, if you're not working, then you're doing work.
Wow, this is unbelievable. I can't believe the things he's doing.
Where'd you first meet him?
It was just in this crazy place, and then I just found him, and then I was like, wow, I can't believe this. And then he taught me what he taught me, and then I was like, this can't be happening right now.
That's really insane.
It's insane. Dude, you gotta try this. I'm not even kidding you.
What did you feel like after you listened to it?
It was like better than doing any exercise you could ever do. It was like the ultimate high, if you will, and you just gotta try this, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah?
Yes, for real, 100%.
Do you think it'll sell a lot?
Dude, sell a lot. Are you kidding me? This is gonna sell a ton.
Tell me about the time you met Madonna.
You know, I can't comment too much on that situation. You know, as you know, we were in Cuba, so I mean, I don't know if I was in Cuba, but you know, some people say we were in Cuba. You know, can't say anything about that.
How dramatic. Hello.
So where'd you meet Brian Lam?
I met him at the library.
What was he like? Did he know that you were in the presence of musical genius at the time?
Well, he started with drumming, so I knew that he had some rhythm. I didn't know it was to this extent. It's amazing.
Where do you think he'll be seen in history books?
In the history of jazz section, specifically next to Miles Davis and Louis Armstrong, I think they're up to par on that level. But I think he might be a little bit better than Louis Armstrong, especially those, you know, saxophone playing skills or.
How do you know you're in a Brian Lam record?
When the interview process is very intense and there's a 5-step process to get into it, and when you pass it, you get a clap on the back. That's when you know.
Talk about your inspiration. What made you want to work with him?
It just came to me. There is no inspiration. You just join it because you know he's good.
Where do you see this record going?
Not too far, but at least inside your personal space in your own home. But if it gets a little bit farther, then we're lucky.
When people put this record on, what do you imagine them doing? What do you want them to feel like and do?
Dance, of course, but also maybe lose a couple of brain cells in the process. Okay. What was it like meeting Brian for the first time?
Perfection. It was like, you know, spaghetti and meatballs. It's like Lammy Gruel and everything.
And how excited were you when you first got the phone call that he wanted you on his team?
I was working with Kanye at the time, and I got this text. It says, "Yo, man, come out to Shanghai." Went to Shanghai. He wasn't there. Don't know why he drove me out there, but I had a guy there, and he told me that he was based out in Honolulu. So I made a jump over to there after getting some nice, Chinese food and some other grub. I get over there, and he's in the studio just jamming, just all the horns and everything. And you're like, he's gonna want to be on this record. Found out the Gator was on it. Next thing I know, making music. There's nothing like this ever, and you will never meet another musician who's as passionate as this guy. He's just on another plane and another level. And if you come to accept that, that's magic.
There was a party